the games, you know what it is. The boys on the net just talking that biz. And if it felt gather all in the chat across the globe, we talking the Mavs. You know they can't play with the kid. Come listen, Texas, come and see how they live. Watch the replay, come and see what they did. It's tough one of y'all, come and see what it is. You got King, he's a poppin' prophet, or he like Neo in the Matrix. You got Rail, the tech god, or Mass Mind, Ali X is greatest. Baltimore to Dallas, you know that the flights are not stopping. The triple double madness, that loot, get out, hit dropping. The way stats, trades, deficit, and profit. They're gonna take our picks and they're gonna keep it honest. Numbers, development, the player, progress, down to the team, up to the front office. So get your seats, gather your comments, keep it clean and stay on topic. WTM, speak your part, ladies and gentlemen, this is a glow, y'all.
Warning, shots will be fired during this presentation.
Well, not a lot to say right now. Nothing witty to come back with, anything like that, man. Let's just go ahead and get into it. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFL, Twitch listeners, podcast listeners all over the globe. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode, y'all. Well, we Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs YouTube channel. Unfortunately, we got to talk about this team. This is what we do, and we do it for y'all, man. So we definitely gonna get into it tonight. But of course, y'all guys already know it is the one that is sick and tired of being sick and tired. It is your boy Real, and joining me is the man that's just here, and that's my boy King, man. What's up, man?
Nothing much, bro. Nothing much. That's it. Let's get to the game.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. But before we do that, King, you know, we got to do this first, man. We got to let the folks know who are brand new to the channel, man. If you're into math content, unfortunately, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. If you want to hear more math content, good or bad, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also hit that notification bell when you do that, guys. Also, man, help us out today, man. It's not a fun one tonight, so help us out, guys, by hitting and smashing that like button, guys. That'll help us out a lot tonight, man. We got to talk about this, and like I said, unfortunately, but here we go. King, man, you ready to get into it, man?
Let's do it, man.
All right, man. Go ahead and let them folks know, man. What was your takeaways of the game? Actually, King, before you do that, man, can you do me a favor, man?
What's up?
Can you read this tweet off real quick?
Line up with Wright, Green, Bullock, Kleber, Powell to close a half is genuinely bizarre choice. You're going to have to rely on someone to make a play late in the clock at some point, and those are all players reluctant to make a play during those situations.
But yeah, go ahead, King. What were you saying?
I was saying nothing. I'm done. I'm officially done with this team until hopefully we make the playoffs. That's a hopefully now. This regular season ride is done. I'm tired of trying to figure out. I'm tired of seeing stuff and thinking this is the right way. I'm tired of trying to get more victories out of these things. This is dumb. Like another game we should have won. It's just dumb. I don't care who was on the floor today. We should have won this game. Precious, it's just ridiculous. It's just dumb situation. It was just dumb substitutions. It's just dumb. It's just completely dumb. I'm over it. I don't have nothing more to say. I guess some guys can have some good numbers. It was good to see some guys step up and get, just their roles back. I don't say roles back, but just just getting involved again. So like Josh Green and Jaden Hardy, it was good to see those two guys, obviously. And then the rest of it, I mean, Tim Hardaway Jr. still doing pretty good. Second half, he got hot. But, man, it just is what it is. It's on Jason Kidd, man. I don't want to hear no Kyrie, Luka, none of that bull crap. It had nothing to do with either one of those guys missing the game, or neither one of them. Straight coaching. It was just dumb decision making. And, yeah, man, like I think you said it before we started the show, right before we started it. It's becoming a chore now to watch this team. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like a drug in a sense. It's like I don't even want to take it anymore. because it's like hurting me. I don't want to watch it. I knew at the end of the game when we were up by 11, I thought we were gonna lose the game. You feel me? Because I was like, it just takes one run, and we have no equalizer or nothing, and we lack leadership. I think I told you that we lack leadership on this team. That's from the top to the bottom, man. Like this is sad. I think we're 10th place in the West now. It is what it is, man. I know Kyrie was gonna get some games off still. Like he's a guy that gets games off as well as he should. But I just don't understand when it happens and things. Like I don't understand the philosophy of this team at all. And I don't think I'm going to, because I think it's just stupid. Like I'm tired of trying to find sense in something that's senseless. So yeah, bro. Like I really don't have much to say about this. I really want to curse on the show today real bad. But I'm holding it back, and I really just want to get to the glory at this point. Like that's all I care about really with this game.
My father-in-law texted me today about the game, and he kind of just echoed what you just said, man. He said it's just frustrating. He kind of getting tired of watching the games. I told him I echoed them sentiments. Like I said, man, we still do these post games. It ain't fun. We rant probably half the season. Y'all hear us talk about this team so many times. Y'all hear us talk about the negatives. It's to the point I'm just getting tired of repeating myself. Excuse me. Not gonna do no. I'm not gonna go up tonight, man. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Long day. I'm not doing it, bro. We know what the situation is with the team. Y'all have heard me talk about this man all season long, man. For 68 games, y'all heard me talk about this man. Jason Kidd is garbage. He's pure unadulterated garbage. I'm sorry. This is getting ridiculous, man. Now, Greg Popovich has excuses this year on why his teams are losing. He don't have the talent. But his team, there's times when his superstars were out, when he actually had superstars. His superstars were out, and they still won games. Now, both your superstars are out. And that's when your coaching needs to raise up a notch. You saw the tweet that King just read off. That lineup makes no sense to me, man. Now, if Kyrie and Luka were playing today, you would have had at least one of those guys in at all times. You know who your offensive guys are on this team, and you know who isn't an offensive guy. So why not have one of your another offensive guy in on that lineup? Like, what did you expect to happen with that lineup that you just read off, King? What would you expect to happen?
He's put himself over the team, bro. That's it.
What offense was going to be generated with that lineup that you just read off?
He put himself over the team. I mean, I have nothing to say as far as you already know the answer. He put himself over the team. 15 minutes. I'm done, man. Like, I'm done.
King, I'm
done. I'm done, bro. It makes no sense. There's no excuse. There's no defensive excuse. There's no foul excuse. There's no he wasn't shooting the ball well. There's no excuse at all, bro. There's no excuse. I'm done.
Where do I begin? I mean, it was to be expected, I guess, for the players that we had playing today. They
did their best, I guess.
I guess they did their best. The one issue I have is Jason Kidd's rotation today.
Yep.
Can you tell me how many minutes Christian Wood played?
Christian Wood played 15 minutes, my friend. 15 out of 48. You want to know how many points he scored in those 15 minutes?
How many, King?
He scored 14 points in 15 minutes, bro.
Can you tell me what his field goal percentage was?
He shot 50%, 4 of 8. And made all his free throws.
Also, can you tell me how many minutes Christian Wood played in the third quarter?
I think he played 0, didn't he?
Oh, okay. Is there a number less than 0?
0.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So what do you expect us to say? Y'all see the same thing we see.
He put himself over the team. Bro.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Cause you said it on your opening statement here, bro. And I want you to think about this long and hard pause. Do you really want to see this team in the playoffs?
I told you I'm scared of Jason Kidd. I'm scared of being. I'm scared. This is like he literally. You can tell it's Jason Kidd, and you know the reason. I mean, I've already been there, but like you can literally, it's him. It's because of these clutch time situations. It's because he has the talent that can keep. Bro, we've been in 40. What is it now? 45.
Mm-hmm.
That means that teams aren't destroying us, right? That means we can stay in the game with anybody we play just about, right?
Yep.
We've been in 45 crunch games, man, and it just keeps on happening, man. We get bailed out by like Luka Doncic or a team making a turnover. You know what? How many games this year have we had a game winner, really? Where we haven't, like, you feel me, like we haven't came down where a team was cutting into the lead and we had to get a turnover or something like that. Like, how many games we had a game winner or like somebody did something in the clutch, really? Other than that, Kyrie won, and then I guess Luka against the Knicks and Luka against Houston. Is that about it?
I can think of right now.
It don't happen, bro. I'm done. Like this, we keep getting there just to lose it, and we know it's going to happen. And we look at it, and I know you probably look at it and like, throw in Christian Wood. Come on, go get some buckets or something. Nah, we're just going to keep after Jaden Hardy didn't play for 15 million years. We're going to throw him back in these situations, just rely on him over and over again to say, "Hey, go ahead, Rook, take us home." Like, come on, get up. It's just situations, bro. I just don't understand what he was doing, man.
King, let me just look at this standings here.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look at the teams that are in playoff positions.
Yep.
How many of these teams do you see where Jason Kidd is better than their coach? Take your time. Which one of these teams that's in playoff position do you think that our coach is better than their coach? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe Mike Brown. Maybe.
So don't look like it.
No, it don't look like it.
So don't look like it.
I don't know, man. None of them, bro, look like it's ugly, man. And them Lakers creeping up. How would it feel at the end of the year if the Lakers had a better record than us? It's possible.
Yeah, it is.
They played one less game than us. They have the same amount of losses. After all, they have the same amount of losses. They win another one. I think. Do they have the tiebreaker right now? They might jump ahead of us. No, we just lost that one game. I think that was the first time in like the last 4 times we had beaten the last 4 times. I think so.
I think so.
We might still have a tiebreaker, but I mean, we could still end the season with a worse record than them. Utah, I don't know if they want to play in or if they want to drop out, and we one game ahead of them. New Orleans haven't had Zion, but what, 26 games this year?
Mm-hmm.
We one game ahead of them.
I think they got tiebreaker on us.
Remember when I talked about OKC and we like OKC as far as hoping for wins, like wins to get you enough to get you to play in and all? Mm-hmm. Damn, how many? OKC only got one more L than us too, huh? Wow, bro. Wow. I don't know math though. Sorry. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. Why are we watching this, bro? Like, you know what's going to happen. It's 11 points. I literally sat there and said, we're going to lose this, man. As soon as they started a run, as soon as we give up like 2 baskets in a row, I'm like, what are we about to do? What are we going to do, man?
There was a couple of moments in the game that kind of made me mad. The one with Jason Kidd called the timeout when they would move it down the court, stop their momentum, called a timeout.
Yep.
The other one is when he called that timeout and the play, once again, arguably the worst after timeout play call I've ever seen in my life. He caught that play that Tim Hardaway had to shoot, do a little step back, like 30-footer or whatever, to shoot over a guy, all that. That was the play you drew up out of the timeout.
Yep.
You stopped the momentum to call a timeout to draw that play up.
Draw a play up, do that. Yep. Didn't use his challenge at the end on the Hardy play.
Didn't use the challenge at the end on Hardy.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just...
Like, why are you holding on to the challenge? For nothing? To not use it? It was the end of the game.
Yeah.
It was the end of the game, bro.
I don't know what else to say, King. I don't know, bro. I don't know what else to say. I'm close to just saying I'm done, bro. We still do the videos and everything, but I'm not holding my breath for nothing, bro. Like, I'm not expecting nothing from this team. I mean, it is what it is. I'm so close to just saying, like, why even go to the playoffs? I don't want to be embarrassed in the playoffs, bro.
Bro, we 34-34. That dude talked the other day about the Trae Young thing and all again. The Atlanta Hawks about to have a better record than us again.
Can't argue with them, Can't argue with people.
Oh my goodness, man.
Right now they're looking like they geniuses right now, like they right. Tim Bontemps said at the beginning of the season we was a play-in team. Oh, Atlanta lost too, by the way, but yeah.
How you feel about Tim Hardaway Jr. today?
He did what he could. He'd have Luka or Kyrie to play off of. So.
That's what I'm saying. Being the main guy, I felt like it was
he was efficient.
It was the best main guy he could be.
Yeah.
Bro, we shouldn't have lost this game again. I'm so tired of saying that. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
You think Kyrie like Jason Kidd?
I have no idea, man.
As far as like obviously you idolized him before he came over here, but like playing.
Hey, probably just like me. I liked him when he was a player.
Yeah, but like playing under him, you think
as a coach?
Think he probably not that good.
That dude trash, bro. Jason Kidd is trash, man. Like, yeah, maybe we need to start calling him Trash Can Juice. Cause he fit that name well.
And put on, maybe we can make the new versions of the shirt with mid on the front of it, on the trash can, on the juice. Put mid on it.
It's crazy, bro.
There's no defense at all. Like, today is one of those days I just point at Jason Kidd, look at him and laugh. I'm sorry. I'm that little bad kid that's laughing when you're getting a beating. That's me right now as far as looking at Jason Kidd and pointing at him now. I don't care anymore. Like, bro, it's Jason Kidd, man.
Kid gotta go, bro.
Yeah, he gotta go.
He gotta
go unless there's some magical run in the playoffs somehow.
That's what everybody keep hoping and banking on, bro.
I'm not hoping on it. I'm just saying that's the only way he should be saved.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, he need to be gone. Like Jason Kidd, it's too much talent on this team. Like, I'm tired of feeling like, okay, obviously we still had Josh Green. We know what Josh Green can do. You feel me? Like, get us a coach that knows these players. Come on, bro. We got Jaden Hardy get you 22, and we've been sitting them on the back door all year. Why? To try to get Justin Holiday.
Hold on, how you don't get Frank minutes then, King?
To try to get Justin Holiday in here, bro. And what Justin Holiday get you today?
Like, who would you rather have Frank give me your zeros?
I guess I would, man. I guess I would. It don't make sense, man.
He earned his minutes, King. You know he earned his minutes. Don't do that.
Don't make sense, man. Your boy.
Hold on. Didn't he earn this DNP tonight? Didn't he earn the DNP?
Bro, how many players play more minutes than Christian Wood?
Oh, let's see, King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop,
bro. Why are you laughing, man? He was
Bruh.
laughing. Bro, you said 7? Did you just say 7 players had more
Bruh.
How about I ask you this one then?
Look at did you see that I just pointed at?
I just saw it.
McKinley Wright I'm done.
How many players had more points?
Good night, everybody. We going to bed, man. This is ridiculous, man.
How many players had more points than
him? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. And he was out producing them as far as points per minute, all of them.
Yep. That's crazy. McKinley Wright got more minutes. Christian Wood.
Christian Wood was on pace to score 30 today, just about.
Bro, I was watching something, man. Oh, I was listening to something.
I want that 30 for 30, bro.
Somebody was like, man, even the national media is trying to figure out what's going on with the Christian Wood thing.
Bruh.
I was watching something. I should have sent that to you, bro. I was tripping out. I was like, wow.
Wood, JaVale McGee. I'm waiting now. Now I'm like, I know I'm a Maverick fan. I'm sorry, but I want that news. That's some juicy news is gonna come out, and I can't wait.
Don't worry about it, man. Once he leave, Tim Cater gonna have that article out.
Absolutely, I can't wait for that juicy news, man. Ooh,
you know it's coming, bro.
Pause. But yep.
Boy, I tell you. All right, man. Let's just go ahead and get this over with, man. Who you giving the game ball to, man, tonight, man? If you want to give a game ball.
I'm gonna give it to Christian. You know, realistically, I'm supposed to give it to Josh Green, but I'm gonna give it to Christian Wood, just because I'm gonna stand with Christian Wood today.
You know what? I'm gonna do that too, bro.
That's dumb, man. It's dumb. Like, he did everything he was supposed to do. That's how I feel. So it's not his fault. He played only 15 minutes or whatever. Like
15 minutes, bro.
He was the best player in his minutes. That's how I feel. So, I mean, as far as minutes and able to play and give you what he's supposed to give to you, if this would have been, let's say if Christian Wood would have gave you today, if he'd have been Dwight Powell, right, doing that in those minutes, we'd have been giving him the game ball. So, I'm giving it to Christian Wood.
Same. All right, man. We're going to get to the folks earlier tonight, man, so we can get this over with, bro. This is trash.
This is stupid, man.
This is utter trash, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we getting to y'all tonight, man. Questions and comments. We're going to go ahead and get this thing over with tonight, bro. This is ridiculous. Go ahead, guys, as y'all already know. With your questions and your comments, go ahead and hit us with that WTM. In front of your question and your comment, man, so we can address y'all. We know y'all talking to us and not the glow yard, man. So I'm gonna hit the super chats first, and then King will hit the regular chats. So let me see, bro. Oh, I saw something up here. Okay, this ought to be interesting. Larry with the $5 dono. He's a glow yard member. He says, so y'all put Seawood in during the third round with THJ. Was on fire. We got our biggest lead. Then would you really risk cooling off THJ in that moment?
I don't understand y'all, man. Larry, love you, man, but I don't understand you. It's funny because we got people in here. Larry hate Christian Wood. Smito hate. Well, I don't say Smito doesn't hate Seawood. He just doesn't think Seawood should have started. Fan hates Kyrie.
Yeah, Fan hates Kyrie. Larry hates Christian Wood. Smito loves KP and Maxi Kleber. And I feel like we're missing somebody.
And Johnny loves.
And Johnny loves
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
we love y'all.
And hates Jalen Brunson.
Yep, and hates Jalen Brunson, and hates who else? He hates Luka too now.
Oh yeah, and hates Luka.
He hates Luka now. But Larry, come on, man. Christian Wood should. So you saying Christian Wood shouldn't have got more time? So I'm like, you can't blame the guy. Like, you find it's like reaching. I feel like you're trying to find a reason to blame C Wood. Like, nah. And Tim Hardaway Jr. was trash in the first half. He had like 2 points, I believe, in the first half, didn't he?
So Larry, you think McKinley Wright deserved more minutes than Christian Wood?
It's because Christian Wood got put in the game that stopped Tim Hardaway Jr. from being able to score. They was doing a 2-man game in the fourth quarter.
So don't Tim Hardaway and Jaden Hardy play similar positions?
But Tim and Christian Wood don't, though.
But hold on, I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this right because he's blaming on Christian Wood. Jaden Hardy shot 21 shots. Tim Hardaway shot 15.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Wood only shot 8 shots. So how is he hurting Tim Hardaway from getting his points? Now remember, I dropped out in second grade, so my math might be a little off, man. That's why I say like never mind. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah.
This show is wild, especially at night, man. This team is going off. Oh, this team.
Let me see who else in here, bro.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you. He's a Glow Yard gang member too.
Let's see.
Please stay true to the Christian Wood hate though. I love it. We can like name y'all like y'all ways and all. Like I hate Christian Wood. I love Christian Wood. I love Maxie Cleaver.
Yeah.
I hate Maxie Cleaver.
All right. Corey says much love as always. Good effort tonight, but of course we have Jason Kidd as a coach. Yup. We have Jason Kidd as a quote unquote coach. And Larry got one more coming in.
Oh, Larry. You about to get us.
He said, I hate all of our bigs. Y'all just keep bringing them. You keep bringing them up, Larry. We don't even. You are the only one who hates on Christian Wood. What are you talking about? Since you joined the channel, that's all you've been hating on. We told you this before. I'll keep reading it, though. He says, I hate all the bigs. Y'all keep bringing him up. I'm not blaming him. He was on fire in 3. Also, Wright was our only point guard. That's why he got minutes. I understand why he got minutes, but he got more minutes than a guy who can actually put up more consistent points. King, do you know how many points McKinley Wright scored in 21 minutes?
Like 3.
Oh, you're close, sir. He gave you 4. He gave that Michael Finley.
Michael Finley.
He gave you that Michael Finley.
We always got Ralph saying he wasn't going to talk no trash today. He all on it.
Sometimes I wonder if we watching the same games. That's all, man. That's all. Reset it again, Larry. Go ahead, King, man. It's on you, man.
McKinley Wright didn't do nothing for his night. That's all love for McKinley Wright, but like,
oh no, I like McKinley Wright, but let's be real, man.
Like, bruh,
come on, man.
He played 30s, like what was it, 31 minutes? You said, bro?
21 minutes
or 21? It was. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And Christian Wood, you said played 15.
Yep.
And you said 0 in a quarter.
Yep.
Oh, I should say 0.
Yeah, 0 in the third. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Larry, yeah, I didn't know what was up with him. But
yeah,
Larry says Bang could have been a Maverick. Yeah, I mean, I told you I'm good with Josh Green though.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm over that.
Well says playing game. Here we come.
Are we playing? Well.
Depending on how long Luka Doncic's got to sit out, I guess, right? Oh, sorry. First quarter, he said, I can't with Jason Mid. Fire him. It's embarrassing at this point.
Hey, we got to come with a better nickname than Jason Mid because he below mid, y'all.
Yeah, Mid ain't good enough for him right now. He Reggie. Larry says, can we admit now THJ isn't the problem? The problem is we have no bigs nor anyone who has a mid-range shot. We've been up to Tim Hardaway Jr. problem. I told you he's been playing best basketball of his career since Kyrie got there. I don't know if Rel agree.
You heard who I said the problem was.
Jabe says, are you freaking kidding me? Lost a 10-point lead to a Roddy. Shaking my you-know-what head.
James, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
That's how bad it is. I don't even know who that is. That's how bad it is.
Until today, I didn't know who it was. Logan says, I really don't know how to feel about this season. I'm not going to blame Luka. He's been balling out all year. I really feel like the role players let him down heavily. There's still more games. Logan, at this point, I can't even say that anymore. I don't blame Luka. I'm not saying that. But I can't even say the role players have let him down. Reggie Bullock's been dumb hot second half of the season. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been, like I said, on a roll since the Kyrie Irving trade. We have Kyrie Irving now. Josh Green has had his best year of his career this year. Jaden Hardy has had moments. Spencer Dinwiddie was having the best year of his career. Dodo was kind of like a letdown this year a little bit, I felt like. Not going to lie. Shout out to Dodo, though. We miss you. I guess, but maybe we don't miss you. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's coming down to Jason Kidd. I told you we've been in 45 clutch games this year. That's the third most in the NBA. We've only played, what is it, Ro? 68 games?
Yeah.
45 out of 68 is a pretty good percentage. Like, It is what it is.
Look, man, I'm not gonna blame the role players because they were put in a position that they shouldn't have been in. For one, like King said, you ain't been playing Hardy all year, half the year, whatever. Then you throw him into this situation. He's a rookie, for one. For second, I didn't really have too much issues with the role players. They did their thing tonight. They held it down. When you don't have your 2 stars, man, that's when your coach needs to step up. You put those guys in better positions, man. He didn't do that tonight. That was the issue.
He also says, let's not forget the Mavs were 0-7 before Kai came to the team. Shows you how much Luka was carrying. Yeah, that's just the talent we have, though, Logan. I feel like we knew that already, though. Like that's why the role players didn't let him down. He just didn't have the best role players to do anything other than be role players.
Like I said, I'm not blaming role players tonight, man. I'm not saying they played great, but at the same time, your coach didn't put anybody in any type of position, man.
Alex says, crazy how we won a championship with Tyson Chandler, then just acted like having a good center wasn't important. Yeah.
That's a good point, Alex.
Yeah.
I've told y'all, man.
He showed them. He showed them that 1 year, and they still just like.
And like I said, before Tyson Chandler, the so-called best center of our franchise history was James Donaldson. And James Donaldson wasn't an all-star. He wasn't an all-NBA player, all-defensive player, none of that stuff, man.
Nope.
He was just a guy. But he was considered our best center before we got Tyson Chandler 20-something years later.
James says Jaden Hardy has arrived, folks. Hopefully. He had a decent game. At the end, though, he was but his rookie mistakes. He's a rookie. Alex says as well, this team has been mediocre all year. Kyrie gives us a puncher's chance to win a title, but we have to be nearly perfect on offense, not a recipe for success. Yeah, man. I don't know what to think about this team. Man, we just need somebody else to step up in crunch times to be a coach. James says, I'm not calling any names, but stop blaming Kyrie for this loss. LOL. Newsflash, he did not play 1 minute of this game. Hey. And WTM us, so.
James, you know how they
go.
I know how they go, James.
Larry says, I'm not blaming Kid or Nico. This was a bad handout left by the last front office. The personnel on this team is literally trash besides Luka, Green, THJ, and Hardy. Everyone else is bottom barrel.
Not gonna do that.
I would just let it be. You're right. It is a bunch of bottom barrel here.
No, the thing is, you still had 2 seasons to get a center in here.
Yeah.
You had 2 seasons to get a center in here. So
they tried. They tried. I mean, we ain't gonna act like your boy ain't here. DMP, Mr. DMP.
No, I'm not talking about him.
What I'm saying is that somebody asked for that center and said that was going to be the center that was going to start for us. He was a starting worthy center, allegedly.
You still knew we needed a center at this trade deadline.
Man, who was it to get? Who we miss out on?
I mean, you got some players before that we didn't know anything about. You know what I'm saying? So.
Lies, Glowyard gang member says, what up, Glowyard? Another hard loss. The team fought hard and played great until the last 3 minutes where Jason Kidd ruined the game with his inaptitude to coach and failed to challenge an important call. Yes.
Yep.
He also says J Kidd took a timeout during the fourth when it was 101 to 100, and our offense went from good to bad in the instant. I don't understand what was said in the huddle, but that wasn't it at all. It was in the huddle. They said get a ball to Jaden Hardy for some reason.
It might have been a timeout. He didn't even call the correct play, or didn't call a play at all. Just Tim Hardaway just shot that 30-footer over that dude, fading away with the clock running out.
What up, Melissa? She's a Glowyard gang member.
Melissa.
She says Mavs appeared to have it at one point in the fourth, and then players began to fumble. Yeah, I mean that's what happened when you put the ball into the hands of a rookie and just told him to just do it. But the thing is that, bro, I don't know if anybody else would have did anything better. I'd have rather it went through Josh Green. I feel like Josh Green should run that. That he should be, and he's not always looking to score. I mean, Jaden Hardy more of a scorer, but he gets caught up when he tries to make decisions. That's why I think he's more of a straight 2 guard.
Yeah.
because some of the passes was getting picked off and all. Larry as well says, kid, called a timeout after Memphis was heating up and we were struggling. In that 101-100, we got the shot we wanted, a 3 for THJ. The refs didn't call a foul for Bane being in his landing zone.
And at that point too, Larry, it was a lot of bang calls that weren't called on both teams.
Yeah,
they would let them kind of play a little bit out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's probably one game I could say I really wasn't too mad at the referees today.
Richard Glowyard gang member says it's getting harder to be positive with Kid. Green and Hardy look good. Everyone else was who they are. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Fan in the comments. I can see it. Well, says Mavs are now in the AFC and 1 game back from missing the play and fun.
Yeah. Like you said, the Lakers are 1 game behind us. So, yeah.
Man. Gina Kim, what's up, madam? She says, what's up, guys? Honestly happy I didn't watch the game. I guess this loss shows that even without Luke and Kyle, we can't clutch. Yeah.
Nope.
Man, we'd had Luke and Kyle. We still would have lost. They still would have messed up the same way.
You think so?
It's still somehow, some way, bro. I'm telling you, man. Larry also says, Richard, the last 4 turnovers was because of Green and Hardy. The only reason they were in the game was because THJ. That's how I feel. I feel like it was because he I don't get Jason Kidd, bro. It's times when I'm like, yo, let the youngsters go off and this is their chance. And then it's times when you have a game against the number 2 seed or whatever, or number 3 seed, and it's like you can win a game on the road against them. And he goes ahead and says, young guys, go ahead and be young and do this. Like, it does not make sense. Nothing is like logical. It's all of the reverse. So like the opposite day always with Jason Kidd this year. I don't understand, man. Like, I'm sorry. This is like it's making my head hurt. Gina Kim says game ball goes to Jaden Hardy. Jaden Irving, I'm sorry, and Hemi Hardaway. Seawood was good. Josh had some nice moments. Defense was better than I expected, to be honest, but closing the game was disappointing. I mean, Jaden Hardy still went 9-21 and had some crucial turnovers in the 4th quarter. He was good and all, but I don't know if he's played a game. He was kind of the reason we lost too. If you want to be technical, like not to be a-hole. But Mo says Dinwiddie and DFS make shots in clutch time. I mean, I guess. So does Kyrie and Luka. But you got to put them in right situations. TGK, what up, TGK? A Glowyard gang member, guys. Go watch the show. TGK. Always unofficial pregame show for the Mavs. He says Kid needs to go. A coach that inhibits your ability to win is a coach who is unable to lead a team. Hey.
Oh, man, hey. Preaching, TGK. Over here preaching, man.
Preaching to the choir, to the Glowyard. Richard says, anyone see how bad Reggie was getting blown by? We have to let go of these older players. We've been saying that all year though at the beginning. He wasn't the same.
You know what Reggie needs? A center.
It will make him. You can get the best out of him if he had a center. He wouldn't struggle as much. Like a lot of these guys, I'm telling you, a lot of guys are gonna look so much better on defense with a center behind them. It looks so much better. A Mount Glowyard gang member said, "Let the struggle session begin."
Yeah, it's been going on, man.
Mo says Bertans doesn't miss as many threes as Reggie Bullock and wins us this game.
Talking about tonight? Or you talking about in general?
I hope he's talking about just tonight.
I was finna say, hopefully it's tonight.
Yeah.
But Reggie actually been on fire over the last a month and some change.
Since the beginning of the year, feels like. What was it? Since January. Harold says patience running thin. I don't even watch these games anymore. Yeah, Harold, that's how it's like, man. Turn it around. We keep waiting for the turnaround. It's like it's not gonna happen. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. Big Fat Winner said,
Big Fat, what's good, man?
What will be a passable season at this point? Just making the playoffs and winning a round. Nothing. I'm just done. I'm over it.
Big Fat, Big Fat, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked King. Do you really want us to go to the playoffs? Playing the way we playing? Getting coached the way we getting coached? I'm not gonna even lie, like if we didn't make the playoffs this year, I wouldn't even be mad. I really would be mad, bro.
The Knicks would love us if we didn't make it.
Yeah, they definitely love us. Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be straight failure by everything if we miss the playoffs and they get our draft pick. Oh my goodness, yikes! Gina Kim says we were missing Luka and Kai this game, but we would have won if at least Kai was in. We are officially a play-in team unless we suddenly drop to 11 for 12. I mean, yeah, Gina Kim, but how many times have we said that? Like, you feel me? Like, if we would had this one person would have been different and all. I'm just starting to believe it would not have been, right? Like, it's been so many games we had Luka and Kai that we should have won that end of the game we just lost. So I don't know, man. I like this one though. Trade Luka for Dinwiddie. Hey. Frank's Glow Yard gang member said it's blatantly obvious that kid is either a very bad head coach or he just hates wood guts.
Could it be both, Frank?
I told y'all he put himself over the team. It's official now. I'm done.
Just look at all the comments he made all season. Look at his actions.
Yep. If
he's regressing.
Like I told you, bro, like you said all the time as well, we fans of the team. I just watched him put himself over the team. I'm no longer a fan of his, not as a head coach. Johnny B says, Glow Yard, what up? Don't be surprised.
That's what I said, Johnny.
If we miss the playoffs this year.
That's what I said. I said I wouldn't be mad.
Gina Kim also says Grant always has points. We should have started Wood. Kid sabotaged us when he called a timeout on the fast break. Like, are you serious?
Yep, that's what I said, Gina. That's what I said. He stopped the momentum.
Yep. Mount also says it was a major chore before Kyrie. That trade just gave the fan base an injection of enthusiasm, but that didn't last. Yeah,
it did not last. You're right, Mount.
Mr. Gucci says we don't need to be in the playoffs because we have no defense at all. Why are we really trying to get in the playoffs to get knocked out in the first round?
I mean, I got no rebuttal.
Yeah. Gina Kim said, did you guys see what SAC coach Mike Brown had to say after the Knicks game? He's the type of coach we need, takes accountability and calls his player out on what they need to do better.
Gina, it's not the first time you used that A word in your sentence before.
Yeah.
I never heard this. I never heard of that word here in Dallas. So I'm just trying to make sure I need to Google that word. Accountability. I don't know what that word means.
I don't know if I want Mike Brown yet, though. He got to prove a little bit more, though.
No, but she's right about the
accountability.
And I said that before. I said that about 2 weeks ago. I said, bro, I've seen all these coaches. No matter the situation, Mike Brown could have been in the right, and the players just messed up. We saw Rick Carlisle do it.
Rick Carlisle did it all the time.
Did it all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This one on me.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you don't take any but Jason Kidd does not take accountability when he's wrong. That's the problem.
Has Jason Kidd ever said it was my
No,
fault?
He's never said that, bro. He's never said it.
Mo said Kidd called a timeout that killed our momentum.
Yep.
He just doesn't know when to call timeouts.
Yeah, he a rookie at the timeouts. You're right.
Man, he like a 5-year vet now, man. I told you, like Luka, we don't get no excuses there.
Nope. You coached 2 franchises already. It's not your third.
Yeah. Johnny B says Powell got 19 minutes and gave you 4 points, 5 rebounds. You started him and gave him more minutes than Seawood, who gave you 14 and 15 minutes.
Yep, Johnny. I said it already, but we got the greatest coach in the history of mankind. I'm really starting to think, is Kidd worse than when we had Quinn Buckner and those guys?
Bruh, I don't understand him.
Who would you take, Quinn Buckner or him?
I'm not going to choose. Gina Kim says, definitely over this team. Waiting for the offseason to see what the front office can do to change this roster for the better. No more Mavs family. This is a business. Stop keeping these bad players. You know what's wild, though? The media is starting to, anoint Jason Kidd as a good coach.
Who?
The, national media. Like on ESPN
okay.
and all.
Why?
I'm just telling you, because I think it's because of last year and all, because all the time I hear about the Mavericks, they got Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd will figure out how to do it and all that stuff. So what I'm saying is that it makes me afraid for the front office doing anything against Jason Kidd in the offseason because the national media is calling him a good coach. Mr. Gucci says we need a coach and not someone sitting on the sideline watching a game like us. Shaking my effing head. Jason Kidd must go, please. That's
Amen, Gucci. Amen, bro.
With sugar on top. Frank says, makes me mad that Hardywood and Josh can carry the team to win, but Kidd, I don't condemn it, but I genuinely want to punch him in the face. His rotation is pure trash.
You know what's crazy? We're still talking about Kidd's rotation 68 games later.
Yep. Said Mo said Darvin Ham is a much better coach than Jason Kidd. Darvin Ham tried to make it work with Russell Westbrook too. Got the best out of him.
Yeah. You know what? We actually watched the game when they played against us, and Darvin Ham made adjustments in the game.
Yep. Gina Kim says also, once the Lakers go ahead of us, we're finished. I don't mind Kyrie being out because of family matters. I don't blame Hardy because he's still a rookie. What else could have been done without his minutes? What else could he have done? I got you. And without his minutes. Yeah, I don't. Oh, somebody said y'all see Keith's tweet? Markeith Morris tweeted something.
What do you tweet?
Let us know. I don't know. But I see this right here. That's what it said.
Hey,
Glow Y'all Game member too. What's up, Arthur?
Oh, what's good? Hey, Arthur, do you follow us on Twitter? Can you send that to us? Can you DM us that real quick so I can read that?
Let's see. Richard says a lot of people, including Slightly, says Woods shouldn't play. So I just don't see that. But everyone else says he sucks. Why is this? I don't. It's like they're trying to find a reason to agree with the front office. Or not even front office, the head coach, I guess. I don't.
So, Richard, by everyone, do you mean Larry? Or what do you mean? Because that's the only person I've been hearing that's saying he sucks on this show. It's Larry. I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting that right. I mean, maybe Slightly has said it. I haven't watched them, so I don't know. Oh, sorry, and Locked On. I've heard they said it too, but I don't watch them either, so. But you can go ahead, King.
Mark E says, do you guys think Kidd is just being stubborn, or is it possible he just doesn't know what to do? Hard to believe he's sabotaging this bed. Either way, I'm over it.
Oh, okay. He just says, somebody just said, Marquis just said, I guess he tweeted, make it make sense. Because Marquis didn't play today either.
Bruh, what the heck? We about to have a situation over here. We thought Rick Carlisle was gone, and then we got this guy.
Don't do that, man. You gon' Gina said, he said make it make sense. Okay, well.
This guy, man.
You trying to tell me I need to apologize to Rick Carlisle?
Nah, what I'm saying is they're going to fire him and get the next coach.
I'm cool. You said Avery Johnson? Okay, cool.
Nah, I don't want it. He's Avery Johnson.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's you want Avery Johnson. That's cool.
Yeah, he's Avery Johnson.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, Milwaukee was smart. Mm-hmm. After that second year, they said, nope, we're not gonna go down this road. Let's get this other guy here. Go get who they get? Bud Budenholzer.
Jenna Kim says, I didn't expect us to win this, but when they had a lead, I was kind of hoping they could have kept it. The awful timeouts, not challenging, and rotations. This was Kidd running us over. Yep.
Gina, he's not the savior. Okay. I don't know what y'all thinking right now. He's not the savior. He's watching just like us. So I don't know why y'all complaining about Kidd. Okay. He's not the savior. Remember that.
Amount says we must be tanking for some reason. It's just so unreal what is happening with this team. Yeah, man.
It's definitely some self-sabotaging, man. It's definitely some self-sabotage. Because like we've been saying, y'all been hearing us say this all year. What makes sense, they don't do. What don't make sense, they do. Excuse me. When I say they, I mean Kidd. It feels very self-sabotaging right now, y'all. Like, this does not make any sense. You can't be this bad, bro. There's no way in the world you do a 180, bro. You completely literally did a 180. This is bad, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is one of the worst turnarounds ever. Like, I told you, it's right in his face. Me, you, most people in the Glow Yard could coach, in the situations that we're given, bro, that are given to the Mavericks, and he just fails every time. And we're on Twitter like, well, we know the answer, and we like, he's not gonna do it.
This is what I'm scared of, y'all. I'm scared Kid is gonna look. Mark Cuban and them are gonna look at this situation and be like, "Oh, he didn't have his full stable of players all year. Let's give him another chance." That's what I'm scared of, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you just sitting here saying, "Look, man, he losing the players." Like you said, you got folks just said Markeith throwing subtle jabs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, in tweets. The whole Christian Wood dynamic. We've been talking about that all year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just. You got Luka and Kyrie, and you still can't coach, like, bro, like.
And we can't win a clutch game with Luka and Kyrie. I told you that. That's major. You have Luka and Kyrie Irving, and you can't win clutch games.
Like I said, you have more talent with Luka, Kyrie, and Christian Wood than Rick Carlisle had. Mm-hmm. People kind of gave him that excuse, like, oh, he didn't really have the talent or whatever. You don't have no excuse. Then on top of that, you took the team who had less talent last year to the Western Conference Finals. You have no excuse this year. Yep. We need to. I wish we can go back and just kind of just think to ourselves, how many games? Think about this, King. How many games have we lost this year because of Jason Kidd? Just kind of throw around, take a number out there. What do you think? Out of 68 games, how many games do you think we lost because of Jason Kidd?
I'm gonna say 40.
I'm with you. I was gonna say half, but I'm gonna go with your number.
I'm gonna go 40.
I'm gonna go 40.
I think about 40 of them probably because, bro, we played 45 like crunch time games. I'm not saying we've lost them, but I think we won more than lost. Maybe at 20 something, like 2 games over 500 or something. But bro, it's been so many games that haven't been clutch games at the end that we lost, like because we had a lead and then we just lose it. Like it's been so many. We lost the first game of the year because of Jason Kidd.
Damn, that's a good point. I forgot about that. You're right.
The first
that should have been a sign right there. That should have been a sign right there. It's like, damn, this is something. Things will come, man. Because, like I said, even at that point, we were scratching our head like that doesn't make sense what you're doing. But then we was like, okay,
maybe he's just trying something. You feel me? Like, we had a lead and all that. Maybe we just trying something, and then. Mo says there's been multiple games Kidd has cost us. He's another Steve Nash. Steve Nash shouldn't even been there when he was. Let me.
I know. Let me just say this real quick. He said this team is way worse than last year's team. Real conventionally left out JB on the roster.
Y'all is go ahead, Rel. I'm saying he cracked his neck. Oh, Rel, get him.
We got Kyrie Irving on this team. JB's better than Kyrie Irving.
Hey, fan in there preaching it. So you better don't ask that question because they're gonna say yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Game. My bad. Go ahead.
So they didn't see Kyrie with Brooklyn and all that, hitting game winners and all against Toronto and all that kind of stuff?
No, they just missed the parts where he was All-Stars and
starting All-Star, right?
Yeah, starting All-Star. Yeah.
Was one of the best players in the All-Star
game. On the All-NBA teams and all that stuff. So yep. That's it. But go ahead.
And was one of the best players in the All-Star game. At the All-Star game, correct?
Yeah.
Scored the most points in Maverick history at the All-Star game this year. Okay. But no, just All-Star game don't matter. I know it don't, but I'm just throwing out stupid stuff.
What about All-NBAs?
All-NBAs, you got those. You feel me? Okay. Championships, one of the biggest shots in NBA history.
That don't mean nothing either.
Don't mean nothing. The guy averaging averaging like 27. I don't think even JB this year JB should have been an All-Star. Kyrie Irving was an All-Star starter. Do you hear that, bro? Maybe I should rewind that again for you. Jalen Brunson should have been an All-Star, right? So we saying should have been a reserve. Mm-hmm. Kyrie Irving was an All-Star starter.
That doesn't matter.
Okay. Neither JB, Spencer Dinwiddie, neither one of those guys have ever averaged over 25 points a game. Ever. All right. Just making sure. Richard says, too many people letting talking heads think for them instead of trusting their own eyes. Yep. Mount says, who is it even possible to be that lost as a coach? Oh, how is it even possible? I think you meant. I just can't believe it. Mount, it makes no sense. Mr. Gucci says, for the 1,000th time, Kidd is not a coach. He's on the sideline watching the game like us. He said it himself. He did.
You're right. You're right.
He did.
He said he's not the savior, man. He's not the savior.
There is no talent on this team. Okay. All right. We got people in here. They praised Jaden Hardy, didn't they, bro? We just praised Jaden Hardy saying he was him, right? That's what they just said. Okay. Josh Green just gave you 21-10, almost gave you 20, 10, and 5 today, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tim Hardaway Jr. gave you just a 21-point just role player type. He's a 6-man. He's a dude off the bench, right? Well, he started tonight, but I mean in general, he's a guy off the bench. You got Luka Doncic, who leads the league in scoring. And then you got Kyrie Irving, who is a top 15 scorer in the NBA. And the Mavericks don't have talent. Maxi Kleber, the savior as well. I ain't even say him.
Oh, we're talking about Jesus.
The bench. And I ain't even talking about Christian Wood yet. I didn't even want to throw him in there because everybody say for some reason he trashed, though he averaging 17 off the bench. You feel me? In like 20 minutes. But I don't got no.
Maybe less than that now. Ain't it like 19 minutes?
We don't have no talent. When I looked on that floor tonight, we looked almost just as talented as the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, they missing the job.
And they had an all-star still on their team. Oh, okay. Gina Kim says, so what now? We know our problems. How do we fix it? They should hold a meeting and go over everything. Everyone speak their mind and make suggestions. I mean, this is a suggestion to say something about Jason Kidd. Reggie Glowyard gang member, he says, damn, King, I hate to see you down, cuz, but I understand some of these games have been hard to watch, so I do appreciate you and Bro Law for the efforts. Y'all may need to sell Fire Kid shirts. Reg, just
hey, we do that, man, and it's gonna be all we that's gonna be only 1 year, because if they fire him, that's it.
Larry says, right is our only PG. I hear you, but last time Luka and them didn't play, they had Josh Green running PG. And didn't we win the game?
Mm-hmm. Utah. Against Utah.
Josh Green still almost got you 5 assists today and got you 10 rebounds, 21 points. You could have, I don't know, man. Now Wright's our only point guard. I mean, on paper he is, but like we didn't even play him that Utah game, I don't think, like that. So
we didn't.
I don't know. Gina Kim said, I'm surprised he started Hardy in the first place. I thought it would be McKinley, Frank, Josh, Powell, Josh, Maxey, and Powell. That'd have been such an ugly lineup. The lineup was already ugly enough. Mr. Gucci says JaVale McGee is invisible to Coach Kidd.
I don't know why you asked for him.
Yep, and gave him those years, 3 years of them. Yeah,
you could have been over there in Milwaukee right now.
Daniel said, I'm not being harsh with the Mavericks, but you are what your record says you are at this point.
I said that, Daniel. I said that on the last show. I said he is what he is.
Gina Kim said, did he play Keith at all? Surprised he didn't just randomly throw out players and see what works.
Nope.
Lion says, at this point, give Steven Silas rather than Kidd. This is ridiculous.
Let's see what Steven Silas can do, man, with a more seasoned team, I guess.
Richard says Richard doesn't like over 30 players. Hey, Richard, I'm with you.
Yeah, you've been saying that, Richard.
I'm with you. Daniel says, I'm just going to look forward to the offseason at this point.
That's what I said.
Karam says, we need to get rid of Powell. 20 minutes, no production, worst center in the league. We need a Steven Adams on our team or something. I mean, I don't even think we need a Steven Adams. It's just like I told you, Powell's just so much trash that we take anybody over him. Manny, or if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry, says Wood is a fine player, not really changing much for the team. There isn't a single sign that they're considerably better with him. I definitely think he's better than DP, but Maxey is far more valuable. I don't know if you guys are taking this as me saying, like Rel always says, his mom told him, I'm only speaking one language. Like I I've never said Christian Wood was the best player on this team. I'm not saying he is. I didn't even say today that he was the best player today and all that. I'm saying that he produced in his minutes. He should have been given more opportunity is what I'm saying. Like that's all I'm saying tonight. I'm not saying he's better than anybody else. I'm asking everybody else why he didn't receive opportunity. If we just said McKinley Wright got 21 minutes, we said there were like 8 guys almost that had more minutes than Christian Wood. I'm just trying to ask, why did they get more minutes than Christian Wood? Not that he's a savior. I'm not yelling any of that stuff. I just want to know why they got more minutes. That's it.
Well, my thing is, I keep hearing people defending Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber. We've had these same guys for about 5 years. Well, of course, Dwight Powell longer. And we still been in the same position we've been since we had these guys. Still questioning the defense.
They keep saying
still questioning the rebounding.
They keep saying Maxi more valuable, bro. But for some reason, since he came back as a savior, he ain't changed ish yet.
And we still bottom and a half in defense. And I said that. Still, matter of fact, let's see. Okay. Oh, he had 8 rebounds tonight. Finally.
Yeah, he had 8.
Yeah, he had 8 tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a consistent rebounder. You know what I mean? And yeah, people still fight for these two guys. This is why we stay in the position we in, bro.
Gina Kim says the Seawood hate is wild. Dude came off an injury and couldn't play his best because his minutes got reduced. Gets praised when he does good and hated on when he does bad. They treat him like Westbrook. Hey, Gina Kim, when Christian Wood was a starter for our team, he played better than Maxi Kleber or Dwight Powell ever played in their career. Let's go to the next one. Somebody disagree with me on that one. Anybody.
All I remember is these same folks were coming in here last year, 2 months before the playoffs started, we're talking about get rid of Maxi Kleber because he was trash.
Anybody disagree with me?
He couldn't hit anything.
Facts. Anybody. Johnny B says y'all bugging. I don't hate Luka. People just act like he's perfect and he doesn't deserve criticism.
Johnny, listen, man.
Pass for the same thing they crucified with. Not when you say trade Luka. You can, Johnny.
Johnny, come on now.
You said trade Luka. You might have been joking.
You said trade Luka, Johnny. I think you even tweeted it too. You said trade him and get 9 draft picks or something.
Daniel says, can I have like a Bam Adebayo or DeAndre Ayton in Dallas next summer? I don't know at this point. I'm just not sure what to think.
Yeah. That'd be nice, Daniel. That'd be nice. I just don't think they're giving up Bam, man. I don't think they're giving up Bam.
Gina Kim said, I'm not going to lie. Powell didn't do too bad tonight. I was more focused on how bad kid coach. I mean, Gina Kim, what's not – so my thing with everybody, I told you, I think we're just scoring. Like, we're not even scoring, we scarred, I should say. Just so much from these guys. Like, what is not bad? Like, what is the number we have in our head for a center, a starting center, bro? What's the number that you have in your head, just in general life?
I have 4 points and 5 rebounds in my head.
That's what you expect from your center?
Yeah, that's the starting center to me.
I don't expect that from my starting center. So if I don't expect that from my starting center,
oh, I'm sorry, that was Dwight Powell's minutes. I'm sorry, he's starting center. I'm sorry, you go ahead, King.
I wouldn't take that. I don't want that being my starting center. So I'm sorry. I know Dwight Powell. It's not about him trying. He has effort. We all know he has effort. He's not a starting center. He's not a second center for real. He. It is what it is, Gina. I'm like, we just keep giving him passes. Like we're trying to find reasons to accept what he does. Like that's his numbers are stupid, not in a good way. Like,
I think it's to the point is like there's no confidence that Powell's not gonna be on this team next year or whatever, or there's no confidence that he's not going to be a starter. So I guess people just take it for what it is. Like, I mean, Powell's here. We just need to get used to it.
Here's a good one for you, bro.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
It's better than mid. Richard says, I got into it. Some already defending Wood. Slightly said Powell and Timmy affect winning, and Wood didn't. I stopped when he said that. I must know more than every coach Wood has had. Yeah, I mean, now, like, it's like everybody can go through peaks and valleys, and when they go through their peak, they affect winning more than Christian Wood does. Just a month ago or whatever, bro?
Yep.
Tim Hardaway Jr. was the worst player in the NBA. And now he affects winning more than Christian Wood.
King, can you please tell the folks who don't know what Tim Hardaway's nickname was here on the show for about 3 months?
TCJ, a.k.a. Trash Can Juice.
Don't we have trash can juice shirts because of Tim Hardaway?
Because of Tim Hardaway.
Well, he faced winning though. I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead. You were saying?
We didn't hit 1,000 subs until what, the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
So, hey.
He faced winning though. Remember that.
Jenny Kim says, "What about Jason did? He did us dirty. Hey, all of those, man."
Oh man.
Johnny B says, "Revenge season." I mean, hey, you got on one. He ain't even like tonight. He still did the same thing. He didn't try to be that guy. You feel?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was.
You thought he was trying to be the guy?
I'm talking about. I thought he was going to try to be the guy.
Oh, but he didn't though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. He did. I thought he was going to. I was like, this gonna be one of them games where he gonna revert back.
And there was something there, bro. I'm telling you, it's something going on with Tim Hardaway.
Maybe he figured it out.
I don't know. Kyrie figured it out, but don't tell Fan that though. Larry said THJ been on fire since January 1st when he said he was fully healthy. I don't think it was January 1st.
No, it wasn't January 1st.
Yeah,
it's pretty much when we got Kyrie.
Yeah, it ain't been January 1st. L says, "Oh, what's up, L?"
What's good?
Pocket hands. J Kid is making me feel ill. He needs to get off his high horse and play Seawood more, especially closing, and stop changing things that work. Pocket hands. You've been on that one since the beginning.
Hell, he's not the savior. He's telling y'all. He's just watching just like us.
Richard says, with all this offensive firepower, why not try to score 200 and see who can keep up? That's all I'm asking. Richard, it would make sense, right? It's like when the Phoenix Suns knew they didn't have great defense, they try to outscore you then, right? He goes and says
5 seconds, was it 7 seconds of less?
Yep. He goes and says, well, you know what, guys? We don't have great defense, so let's take our best offensive players out of the game and just run with those guys, like you said at the beginning, with Grant Afseth said that lineup that you had me read out, bro, at the end of the second quarter. That's what he decided to go out with. Like, we had a great defensive lockdown lineup.
Got a super chat from Larry.
That's 41% because he's shooting 50-something% since he got hot, Larry. So because he's been shooting 50-something% in this run, the only reason it's down to 40-something% is because he was still trash during that period, Larry. Just saying, he's shooting like 50-something% since the Kyrie.
So we got the battle of the Tim Hardaway stands now between Larry and Johnny B.
Johnny B. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Tim been on one though. I'm not. I told you I respect Timmy, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna call it like it is. It's been since the Kyrie trade.
Johnny B, don't let him outdo you, man.
Gina Kim says, "Why would he decide to be a bad coach with the most talented players on our team now? A good coach can adjust to what they have, give the role players plays that apply to them." Yeah, I mean, what are plays? Get the ball to Luka, get the ball to Kyrie.
Oh, he said Doug Collins.
Doug Collins. He said, "Y'all ready for Udoka yet? Come, Johnny B, you can be on that train. Next, you're gonna talk about your boy Miles Bridges again."
Oh man, don't bring it up. He gonna bring it up. God dang it, King.
Didn't he get found? Didn't he get off?
I think he did. I thought he was supposed to come back this year. That's why I thought.
Why nobody pick him up then if he got off?
I thought I heard something about he's supposed to be re-signing with the Hornets.
Amount says Jason Sids. You wake up with your season's dead. Dang, yo, wow, Jason Sids. That might get us demonetized. Amount going too hard, man. Dave says, "Hi guys, we had tons of time to get a real center and they didn't get one. We are the most pathetic team in the inside. Love how media blames Luke and Kyrie for this issue when in reality it is."
You got a part two? Oh, there you go.
Not Kyrie and Luka's fault, but terrible team construction. Yeah, I mean, it's construction and it's construction and coaching, man. Like I said,
you know what, man? I honestly believe if we had a better coach right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
If we had a better coach, man. Like I said, I know some of y'all answered this. Do me a favor, Glowyard. How many games? Just give me a number. Out of 68 games, y'all. How many games do y'all think Jason Kidd lost for us this year? Just kind of throw your numbers out there. I just want to get an idea. How many games y'all think Jason Kidd lost for us this year?
What up, Big Fat? He said if Dallas falls out of the play-in and keeps their pick at 9 or 10, who would you want?
I have said this all season. Nick Smith Jr. from Arkansas. I would also like Anthony Black from Arkansas. I'd like to look into that, Big Fat.
Yeah, we have to look into that, man.
I don't really get into the picks until around pick season. I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, I know some folks are like, they get happy for like high draft picks and stuff like that. It make me even more mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna read y'all's answers off here toward the end of the show, y'all.
Gina Kim says they have to fire a kid this offseason. Hopefully Kyrie will still sign with us, and maybe Seawood will stay like it since another coach could do him better. Div says, let's be real hypothetical. Are we as a team when we have to give the ball to a freaking G League rookie player? Laughing my butt off. And the sad part, he is the only real option other than Josh. Yep. Yeah, Div. Yeah, bro. Gina Kim says kids saw Hardy cook and decided to let him cook a little too much. Then things don't work out, and he's subtly not our savior, just a watcher. Yeah, it was a lot of times that Hardy made mistakes at the end, and it was like Jason Kidd had enough time to say to reel him in, and I'm like, he just kept allowing him to make mistake after mistake after mistake, and I'm like, give the ball to somebody else. It's like Tim Hardaway. He was Tim Hardaway Jr. at the end of the game, bro. He was like Tim Hardaway Jr. as far as doing the Tim Hardaway Jr. stuff, and we like, just stop now. You've had your chance, and you messed up like 2 times already. After the third time, you still should have stopped. And he's like, no, I'm going to try again.
Like you said, that's when the coach supposed to reel him in.
Yep, coach would have said, come back. But usually, that's what Jason Kidd does to certain other players. Div says, the whole time we were close in the game, I knew we would choke at the end. We don't have the players to close. And to win these games, you need to coach better.
No, put the word better in front of that coach, Div. Better coach.
Div says, I'm saying it now, kid needs to be fired. Look at the Hawks. Coaching changed 2 times, and both times they did. In mid-season, they skyrocketed in the standings. Gina Kim says, Hardy with Green and Maxey with Wood are the best when they play together. I hate how everyone, including the national media, is picking up on how bad these rotations and defense is. Say it with your chest, Gina Kim. Say it with your chest. Johnny Bravo says, maybe I watched a different game than everybody else that's in here praising Hardy because he wasn't that great to me, and he was a huge reason we lost. No, I mean, I'm praising him because he's a rookie, and you saw glimpses, Johnny B, like everybody else, but at the same time, like I've been saying, I agree with you. I don't think he's game ball worthy. He was a con just as much as a pro.
Yeah, he had those 3 huge turnovers at the end of the game.
Yeah, it was huge. And it was like back to back to back.
But like I said, too, he's a rookie.
Yeah.
That's when your coach is supposed to reel you back, man.
There you go, bro.
And not put him in those positions.
There you go.
Yeah, you called a timeout on a fast break. Why you didn't call a timeout there? They still had 1 timeout left.
And even if he was in those positions, when he failed like twice, you're supposed to be like, all right, bro, this ain't your game. This ain't your game to try it. Then we tried to give it to you. Hey, let's try to go with a little somebody else. Big Fat says, hell no, I was on Team Tank to keep the pit.
Oh.
But you can't. Tank and don't keep the – we got to be like super tank.
No, he's saying like if we tank, if we like get that, keep our pick, he want to keep
10.
it.
It's top 10 protector, right?
Yeah, you got to be top 10 protector, yeah.
I don't know if we get a top 10 pick, though. At this point.
We might have to lose like every last one of the – I don't know. We might won too many games. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we might have won too many. We almost at 40.
Yeah.
Gina Kim says they can win Monday, and I still wouldn't be hyped because they'll probably lose the next 3 or 4. It's no reason to be hyped. Like, we haven't got anything other than that 7-game win streak, and then that was against bad teams, so we were waiting for a good team, and then since then, man, this has been stupid. Johnny B said, if I had a choice between making the playoffs and keeping Kidd or missing the playoffs and he gets fired, I would rather miss the playoffs. I mean, I might be on strength on board with you.
Johnny, what I kind of said, I ain't gonna lie.
Melissa says, I hope Mavs go to the playoffs. I believe that Luke and Cobb would not allow a poor playoff showing. Yeah, I mean, that's 7-game series, bro.
It's not. We're not saying them, Melissa. We got bad coaching, man. Like last year, we felt like Kidd won games for us in the playoffs. This year, nobody has faith in that Kidd's gonna win us games in the playoffs because he's not winning us games in the regular season.
I'm afraid, Rel, that there'll be times where we got like a 10-point, 13-point lead in the fourth quarter, even with Luke and Kai cooking. Like I'm talking about playing a good game and all, and then Jason Kidd does something stupid, and then we like lose it. And like that's just how it's been all year. Like he just makes dumb decisions. Div says if we don't make playoffs, it will be awesome. Look on Cuban. Your hires are trash. You don't make quick change enough. You don't make changes quick enough in the front office, and luckily we are in the luxury tax, so he pays for this mess. Hey man, I told you Cuban on the clock. As far as looking like a you know what. He says, Jason, you know what? Rhymes with thick head. Can't say it on here, but it's fitting though. All those things, man. He gets all that point. And I told you, I'm that bad kid laughing while y'all beating him right now. He deserved it today. And I ain't talking no slavery. Don't put me on that. Larry says I'm not worried about being in the AFC right now with 1.5 games out. A fifth on our in our next 10 games are winnable, especially when Luka comes back. Hell, if
we thought these games we just lost, Larry, were winnable.
Yeah, that's my only thing, Larry. Like a lot of these games are supposed to be winnable, man.
Exactly.
We should have won tonight. We should have won the last game.
Yeah, should have won the last game. Like we talked about that a few shows ago. We looked at the remaining schedule. We're like, yo, we could do something. You know what I mean? Looked at Phoenix schedule. You know, their schedule was harder than ours. They played like Denver like 3 times or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're so with that thinking, we're basing our faith. We're putting our faith in Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
To help close out this season, to put us in a better position than we're in right now. So what has he shown this year to make you think like, you know what, we got Jason Kidd, we good? Nothing. So if anybody in here feel like we not going to make the playoffs, do you blame them? Because every time we had a chance to move up or whatever, put ourselves in a better position, it always falls short every time, man. Every single time. And it's just getting old.
Larry says Kidd calls out Luka all the time. He gives him subliminals.
Yeah, he gives like little subliminals, man. He ain't doing like Ime Udoka, I tell you that. Ime was calling out name. Yeah, such and such, we're bad today. He need to step up. He was doing that because people was getting mad. People was like criticizing him for doing that.
Gina Kim said, I'm convinced Kidd is trying to tank the team when they want to win. We can lose to any team at this point. Yep, just as much as we can win, Gina Kim. That's what we just said to Larry. Like, we can lose to any team. I don't take any team. There's no free bingo spaces this year, bro. Not at all.
I ain't heard us use that word at all this year.
Not at all. Dave says the media is wanting to make – that was supposed to be the shirt. Free bingo space, but we can't even –
Nah, yeah, we didn't have
to
take
get to it. He says the media is wanting to make Kidd look like a great coach to keep Luka down, and they hate Luka and want him to fail, so he leaves Dallas and goes to their favorite Lakers. Hey, bro, the media want Kidd like they keep calling Kidd a good coach now.
Yeah, that's what King was just saying.
Melissa,
I don't know where to get that from, but okay.
Melissa says, please sing
okay.
to NYC if you don't. You can have him, Melissa.
Melissa, listen, I will fly that man to New York myself. I don't even have a license. I will fly him to New York myself.
But I don't want Tibbs, though. I'd rather let Luka.
Yeah, you talking about switching him out with Tibbs. No. Y'all can have him straight up. I ain't got to give us nothing in return. Just take the man.
Frank says, Markeith said, make it make sense. Yeah, Frank.
Yeah, that's a subliminal right there.
Yep. Right after the game, you know what that is. He says, yeah, Rel on other shows, no anyone on here.
No, I figured that, Richard. I figured that.
Oh, you talking about the other shows? I got you, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny Kim said, honestly, it's over. This is cinema now. My brain, man.
If it's cinema, it's not good cinema because
my brain keep telling me it's over, Rel. My heart keep trying to have a little pump, though, saying, just stay in there. You can't leave the Mavericks. They can't be over. It's a chance. But I'm like, man, I keep watching this. My eyes are saying, this is over. Why are we watching this? It's done.
Bro, I'm sitting there watching the games like this.
Yep. Like, you know what's about to happen. I shouldn't know what's about to happen. I'm a fan on the sideline watching the game like my coach. Dave said, and Giannis tried to keep Kidd that second year, too. He was pushing hard to keep him. That is true management. They said, bye-bye, Kidd, no matter what the stars think. Chasing, I don't know if Mark Cuban's that guy.
I mean, Milwaukee's pretty smart. He got a championship.
Larry says the fact that Seawood has been on the trading block for the last 3 years and no team traded for him besides us, and all we sent was 2 peanut guys and a bottle of water. He's our best scoring big, yes, but that's it. Hey, man, let me tell you this, Larry. THJ been on the trading block too, and nobody took him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get your answer on that one, Larry. What about the greatest shooter of all time that you were talking about earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, this is the same guy whose nickname was Trash Can Juice. People wanted him gone. We tried to trade him, and nobody wanted his contract.
Gina Kim said, "I hope they don't give him another chance. Would y'all rather take Rick back or keep Kid? I don't want either one of them.
No, I don't want Rick. I'm just getting a little bit of an understanding of what he was going through. That's all.
Dave says, let's be real. I know everyone thinks Kid was amazing last year, but I have to say, now I'm wondering maybe it's because of Luka playing how he played that put us at the top and not Kid coaching. I mean, the defense, though. The defense was awesome last year, man. Richard said, I stopped counting at 8.
Okay, Richard said 8.
Jeez. JP says, what's up, JP? He says, it's like Kid hates bigs.
Yeah, I've been saying that. That dude refused to play 2 bigs at a time. He'll play like Christian Wood and Maxey for like 2 minutes and then take one of them out.
Larry says, we need another PG. A big, please. DP look like a fish out of water on the court. C. Wood gets buckets but struggles everywhere else. And McGee is slower than a blind two-legged dog. Yeah. I ain't going to disagree on nothing you said there. I mean, he gets rebounds too, though, and blocks when he starts. But Frank says, Rel, chill. Yeah, Rel be going in. Talk about he don't got nothing to say.
I ain't got nothing to say, Frank.
Gina Kim says, Draymond said if we actually understood the business, then we'll understand guys' rotations. All of a sudden, the guys in the plan, etc. JaVale was just nodding. Yeah.
I might have to watch that. He said TAJ is on the block this year after injury. C. Wood lives there.
Man, THJ been on the block for...
He been on the block for the last... They've been trying to get rid of this dude. What are you talking about?
For years,
Nico got him the contract and then turned around was trying to find him somebody to trade for him.
Yep.
Come on, Larry, bro. You...
Thank you for the super chat, Larry. Though.
Thank you, Larry.
Man. Larry be in here and like barbershopping it up.
Larry, I want you to go back and look at our shows, man. Our previous shows. Folk was in here killing trying to get rid of this dude, man. Let's not act like he been the savior all year, man. I'm sorry. They've been cooking this dude all year. We have Trash Can Juice t-shirts because of Tim Hardaway. Folk were trying to get rid of this dude, praying for somebody to trade for him. Come on, man. Stop.
So Gucci, I saw your thing on there, but I'm not gonna. We're not gonna call Delonte West those names, man.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Gina said, all love for Delonte too. Gina said, how can a guy go from being great at adjusting 1 year to being trash and can't even coach the next?
That's what we said. That's why I said it feels very sabotage-ish.
Put himself over the team. Like, as I told y'all, Christian Wood doesn't have to be the best or any of that stuff, whatever y'all saying. It's no way he played 15 minutes tonight, though. Like, there's no way Jason Kidd can have any type of excuse to say that guy's trying to play 15 minutes a day. That's putting himself over the team. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Div says, go check Glow Yard's Discords. Hilarious. I posted videos of Luka playing Overwatch and people questioning if it's really him. Yeah, I saw that, Div. So they started grilling him with questions to find out. Ask him what his birthday was and all that. Gina Kim says, we have the players, coach them right, and they'll thrive. If Kid was fired, would Luka even consider staying since he's cool with him? Kai, I don't even know, man. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Karim also says, get rid of Powell, get a different center. We would have won 20 more games with a defensive big with an ability to score and finish through contact. Just a defensive big that can get rebounds. We would have won.
Rebounds. That's what we talking about, man.
G2 said, what are the chances of Mosley coming back? Probably none.
Yeah, probably none. He turning Orlando around over there.
Yep.
Showing growth.
They're looking like they're, I don't even know if they're a piece away. They may be a year away or a couple years with the pieces they had.
Years.
Gina Kim said, now the players are starting to question. We should have got Bo. Remember that guy too?
Man, shout out to my boy B Black, man. He been
So
on
many
me
guys,
for
man.
he been on me for about 2-3 years about Bobo, man.
We should have got.
Kept telling me we should have got Bobo, man. We should have got Bobo. Like,
They too skilled and young. You gotta let them. You gotta get them in here, even if they don't. They don't like Laurie marketing. Like even if they don't show off anymore, they're still too young and skillful. Like get them under different tutelage. That's how I be feeling. So
players like Laurie marketing got growth.
yeah. Gina Kim said now the players are starting to question things if they already didn't before. Yep, Gina Kim. So now you got Markeith and them writing stuff. The guys would have come in here. Yeesh. Mr. Gucci said, I watched the game where Dinwiddie played his butt off last night. He was looking good. I was feeling some kind of way watching him play last night. I mean, it's Dinwiddie. I done seen games, but so far with Kyrie, them put up like 30-something and we done lost.
Yeah, I remember when Dinwiddie was having that quiet couple of weeks or whatever, and folks were talking about trading Dinwiddie.
Yeah. It was like, oh, he no longer aggressive no more and all. Bro, we just try to find reason to cook our guys.
Man.
Jody, Glow Y'all Gang member, what up? Jody says we're cooked. Kid is an MF joke, and this is pitiful. If Kid stays after the season, we're done. Games like this scare the F out of me. With Luka's future, I guess we can chalk the season to the game. Dang, Jody, chalk it up to the game.
Can we trade for Pop, man? Would you trade for Pop?
Absolutely. You think they would do that? You think Pop would say he would have to say I'm done? I think Pop will retire, Spirito, man.
That's what I was thinking too, bro. He
I
might just retire, bro.
Pop ain't gonna do it, man. If Pop, oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, could Pop up there now, man.
Man, Pop would freaking do some business with this team.
I would say Phil. I think Phil comfortable too.
I don't want Phil. I'm not a big fan of Phil personally.
You're not gonna just walk away from that one, bro. You're not gonna walk away from that.
Your boy Scotty was telling you about Phil back in the day. But they always laugh at Scotty when Scotty tells stuff. They always play it off like Scotty just be, oh, don't listen to Scotty. Don't listen to Scotty. But Scotty said some stuff back then, and you see how Phil been since. Frank says, I'm going to head out. I'm just going to wait for Friday. Just can't. Appreciate you, Frank.
Yeah, appreciate you, Frank.
I understand, man. It's tough. Mr. Gucci said the white power is a butch with facial hairs. Come on, man. Yeah. No, we can't do this. Not on the show. Daniel said, I mean, at least call Miami and tell them we'll give you everyone but Luka and Kyrie in a trade. They still wouldn't take.
Boy, Daniel been on that Bam trade. Boy, he want Bam back. I don't blame you.
I would take.
I don't blame you. I take Bam. Yeah, I take Bam.
They still not. We got a better chance of getting Jimmy Butler. Ashton says, keep playing Hardy no matter what. He should have never been taken up. Here we go again, Jason Kidd. Remember, he was just out the rotation 2 games ago.
Yeah, he kept saying, I got to find a way to get him minutes. He's been said it like 3 times this year.
He was DMP shorty.
He was DMP. They would count on DMP shorty.
Should have made a shirt for him, DMP shorty. Gina Kim said, I'm tired of ranting over the same things each day. Like it's going to change. Dallas in general can't have nice things. Cowboys suck as they should, and Mavs suck. Rangers and Stars are fine. I'm sorry, IG is that? Am I wrong with that? What is that? That means something I'm like off, bro?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I think she's just saying they're fine though. Sometimes I'm trying
to read it in my head, but yeah.
Div says, Glow Y'all members, seriously, you have Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. How is a center with those 2 guards putting up bad numbers like Powell? And we defend him. No freaking way. Hey, Div. I'm not defending Powell, man.
I ain't defending him, Div. You know how we get down.
Gone, Div.
He should have been gone 85 years ago, man.
G2 says, I wonder who will stay with their team longer, Haslam or Powell. Probably Powell. Haslam about to retire. He said this is his last year.
That's funny. Yeah, he did say it last year, G2. He said that.
And Powell getting that extension.
Larry said, no Cowboy hate. Hey, that's not me, Larry. I mean, I don't watch Cowboys no more, but yeah.
You don't want my opinion on that, Larry. So I'm just leaving it alone.
He's not from Dallas, Larry. And King's not from Dallas, so, he don't have no loyalty to him.
JP says, Derek Harper said it best, keep posting Wood up until they stop him. They can't, but J. Kidd stopped him every time.
That's probably what he meant, JP. He probably meant Jason Kidd stop him. That's what he meant.
Every time, bro. Gina Kim said our savior was Kyrie until Luka came back, not at his best, and went back to old offense we ran. If that's the case, Jason Kidd again. Eddie says, would y'all rather have Jason out or Luka in shape with a proper offseason?
Ooh,
bro,
that's
for
a
you.
good question,
That's
Eddie.
you, Rel.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know my answer. I'm gonna see what Rel gonna say. That's a good question because he gonna get.
That is a good question, bro.
Say it, Rel.
Get Jason out of here, man.
For real?
I was leaning toward Jason. I would lean toward Luka.
I want Luka in shape, man. I want that proper offseason Luka in shape. I think Luka in shape enough to overcome basically everything, bro.
Yeah, you know what? And who was that just said? Do we think that Luka was the reason why Kid looked good last year? Somebody just said that, so you're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably right. Get Luka in shape. That's a great question, Eddie. That's a great question, man.
Karim also says, I'd rather play small ball all game instead of starting and playing power 20-plus minutes a game. Josh Green had a double-double. I'll start in centers rebounds. Yep, double. I'll start in centers rebounds. Sign a G League center, somebody that can rebound. Yeah.
We had one.
Yep.
Remember? We had one. You played in one game. Was it Silva? Chris Silva.
At this point, Rel, we might as well play our most skilled players on the floor starting the game. That's what we've been asking the whole season.
I'm about to say we've been saying that all season, bro.
So, like, why are you even playing? Like, what is the reason? Someone give me a reason that Dwight Powell should be starting. Somebody just give me. You can say he didn't play a bad game, any of that stuff. Why should he be starting? Hustle. He should be starting based off of hustle.
Yes, and the Hall of Fame.
Gotcha.
Listen, I keep trying to tell you, who gets more community service awards than him?
I mean,
okay then. Walter start that man, King.
Walter Payton did, man. Let's start with the numbers. Javier.
It go Walter and then it goes Dwight Powell. I keep trying to tell you, bro.
They're gonna name the Community Service Award after he retired. The Dwight Powell.
Bro, they're gonna name it the Dwight Powell Community Service Award. I'm trying to tell y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that.
Javier says 15 games, bro.
Okay.
My wife would love your picture, Javier. She loves Dr. Who. Oh man, we got Drake in the house. He says 25.
Okay.
Mo says at least 20.
Okay.
Mr. Gucci says 40. I'm with you.
We said that. Yeah.
Jody said, I'm surprised. Jody's saying at least 8.
Yeah, I'm surprised, Lil.
Gina Kim says Kai has to be the one to lead. Couldn't do it in Boston, but he can do it here. We need someone, just anyone who can get them in their right minds. I actually think Kai can be the leader here because I don't think Luka wants to be that type of leader. The one that LeBron was as far as the vocal leader.
Luka want to be a Dirk type of leader where he's just lead by example guy.
Yes. So I think Kyrie could work being a leader here. Payless says smooth 45.
He said a smooth 45.
Larry says, honestly, Kid has lost 10 games, not counting when Luka was out or when he got Irvin. Hey, man.
Oh, okay. He just counting them games. Okay.
Okay. There you go, bro. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired.
I want to click this one, yeah. We will be the best playing team the league has ever seen.
Will we, Matthew? Will we?
Hold on, Jody. Real quick. He said, I got the hamburger fit on. Hold on, Jody. No, you got my shirt, man. It says, if you dissing the sisters, you ain't fighting the power. And then got X on there. That's an awesome shirt. I love it.
I like that shirt, man. I'm a little jealous. I'm not going to lie to you.
I love this shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts now.
He's tiny bit jealous. Don't tell nobody.
But Richard says, if we end at the top of the draft, the kid from Alabama. I had to check it out.
Yeah, that's what who just said that? Somebody else just mentioned him. Mm-hmm. Somebody from Alabama.
Gina Kim said the kid doesn't trust the right guys in the right moments.
I've been saying that all year. Well, yeah.
That's life. That's life for Jason Mid. Gina Kim also says being a good player doesn't make you a good coach. Same for these analysts on TV. Hey, preach.
Speaking facts.
Gina Kim also says Josh is great at fast breaks. Usually when someone makes a mistake, he'll pull them out, not keep them in. Kid really surprised me, but at the same time didn't. He said, fire Kid and let Dirk coach. Let him coach the rest of the year. Screw it. Put Dirk in.
Do them like they did Jeff Saturday for the Colts.
For the Colts, yep. Just put it through it. I bet you know what? The team will probably respond and rally around him too.
Probably.
Just for Dirk being the coach.
All Dirk got to do is say, man, you see that statue out there?
Dirk going to say, shut it down. And we're like, oh, it's over. Larry said, Kid has shown his ability to develop from what the players have said. He's helped them there a lot. The issue is his offense. Yep, he needs to give that to someone else and focus on development and defense. Hey, Larry, that's what my That's what the co-host right there, my partner, Rel, always talks about. We miss Igor.
That's why I've been hearing me say that all year. So you can tell the difference, man.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then if Kid gonna stay next year, like King said, for one, you got to put better assistant coaches around you, more qualified assistant coaches. There's no disrespect to these guys. You can keep the guys that's on the roster. You can have as many assistant coaches as you want. You can keep those guys on the roster, man. But you need coaches that's gonna help Jason Kidd in certain situations.
Yep.
None of those people on that bench really know how to handle certain situations that we've been going through this year and losing games for.
There's too many rookies.
Too many rookies, man.
I appreciate it. Oh, that's a ludicrous song. I'm gonna get into it. But
oh yeah,
too many rookies. He's helping people out, so I love him for that. Like he's putting people on that actually should get a job and all that. But he needs, like Jason Kidd isn't seasoned enough. I think I said that in the last video, to not have somebody seasoned beside him. He needs seasoned guys beside him as well. It's not like he's a championship like head coach or anything like that. Like they playing. That's why I said I told you, bro. They really consider that championship that what's the name got for the Lakers? Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel.
They consider that Jason Kidd's championship. That's why Jason Kidd gets to coach like this. Your boy Mark Cuban drank the Kool-Aid. Dave said, I'm being serious. We are 2 games over 10th worst team in the NBA, so we can get that 10th pick. But Kyrie and Luka will have to sit all the games to do that. I mean, if you sit Kyrie the rest of the games, though, I think you're probably going to lose him. Unless you just give him a $50 million contract. I don't know if I want to give him that. So, I don't know, man. This is everything. I told you, bro. Every time they got a path, everything just gets fuzzy again. It's like, oh, man. Gina Kim said, you guys still gonna have a watch party for the Lakers Mavs games. Do y'all really want to let yourself suffer? Oh, do y'all want to be on here? Y'all should. It's gonna be hilarious, probably. We're gonna be watching the game.
I said that should be interesting, man. I want to catch some of these live reactions, man. That should be interesting. Shout out to the Glow Yard members, man.
Mr. Gucci said, "Kid don't know how to coach. Why in the world would you call a timeout when we're on a fast break?" Yeesh. I mean, that's dumb. Larry said,
I got you this time, Larry. Go down, look in the description box below, Larry. I got it in there. I got the Reddit and the Discord now in there. Matter of fact, Div was just talking about it, man. He posted something in the Discord, so I got the Discord in there now.
Gina Kim said, I'm going for the Kings and the Bucks now. Like the beam, I fear the deer. And screw both them teams. MFFL. Richard says, didn't you know, King, we are the enemy. We are just fans. Yeah, man. Allegedly.
We're toxic, Richard. We're toxic.
Gina Kim says Bertans was okay. Didn't see him after he hit a few shots. Yeah, Bertans been all right since he came back.
Yeah, he been hitting.
Yeah. And he gives effort on defense. You already know what he's going to give you. He's just not worth his contract. Yeah. Gina Kim said, I wonder if Kid is still trying to figure out his rotations like he said. But at 68 games in. But I doubt it would take him this long. I thought he would show it in the playoffs, but we ain't making it there. So, yeah.
Gina, 68 games and you still trying to figure stuff out.
Would you hire Becky Hammond? Saw somebody up here said, would you hire Becky and let her just try with this team?
No, we need a more seasoned coach, bro.
You want to see, so you don't want to.
I feel the same way as like when the Nets hired Steve Nash, and I said, that's like, bro, you talking about if you have some players and you talking about having championship aspirations, bro, you got to have a better coach, man.
Yeah, Becky.
No disrespect.
She needs a job with a team that's failing right now.
Yeah, like she needs to go to our Houston or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, Steven Silas over there. I won't get rid of Steven, man.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I know that type of team, yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just putting you on blast. Div said, do you think Luka plays next game, guys? I feel like they don't care about Luka's injury and want him to play. When I see management allow him to play with a limp on the court, it says a lot. I actually think I think Kyrie will play before Luka will.
Oh, we play. That's right. We play. Yeah, I think Kyrie will play next game. We play the Grizzlies here in Dallas.
Yeah, I think Kyrie will play, but I don't know if Luka will. Though. Who knows? Jason Kidd might sit them both out. Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, would you be surprised, bro?
No, not really. I'm not surprised by nothing that they do anymore.
Exactly.
To be honest with you.
Div says, do you agree with Fan? Should Luka pull a Kawhi and not play unless he knows he is 100%? Make Cuban realize what is going on and force him to be. I would. I don't want Luka to play unless he's 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want him to play unless he's 100%.
Because if you are in a position where you feel like you can't go 100%, and knowing Luka, that's gonna hurt the team.
Yep.
Yeah, don't do it. I mean,
Larry says kid would be crazy to bring Luka back for the Lakers game. Honestly, I would wait for the next Memphis game.
so hold on. When's the Lakers? Hold on.
Lakers game Friday, bro. The watch party.
Oh yeah.
There's only
So
one
Larry,
game
you saying don't bring them back at all this week?
We got two games before then or one game.
We got Memphis on Monday, and then we got San Antonio on Wednesday, and then the Lakers on Friday.
I agree with him. I agree with you, Larry. I'm with you 100%. Because I told you I don't think Luka plays against Memphis the second.
So then when you want to bring them back?
The Lakers game. He said bring him back the Lakers game.
Hold on.
Is it crazy to bring him
Oh,
back?
before the Laker game. Okay. I thought he was saying like okay.
He's saying the Lakers game. I agree with that.
You still want to play him during the Laker game?
Yes. That's a big game. That's the day right behind us. Yes. Because at this point, it's basically looking like we can't catch Memphis in them, right? No more. Like, that's basically done.
Yeah, I think we can.
We just want to get out to play in. At
Fifth
this point,
is probably the best we can do. Yeah.
We want to get out to play in. So we need to get Luka back. We need playoff Luka. As simple as that. Like, it's time, bro. We need him. He got to be 100%.
You know what? It's to the point like if just keep him out until he get healthy.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? Just keep him out till he healthy, man. However long that takes, or closest to healthy, I should say.
Kareem said we should play AJ Lawson more at this point. He's a bucket. I mean, you could have played him today, not playing Christian Wood. You mean might as well. Gina Kim said, I think we have to make some sacrifices if we want to win. Get rid of Frank Powell and whoever else. We need better players, but of course we love them and no one wants them. No one wants them but us. You're right, Gina Kim.
I don't know if it's a sacrifice, Gina Kim, getting rid of them names you just named though.
A big fat winner says Nick Smith Jr. was number 3 high school recruit and it's like Gilbert Arenas. Anathi Black was also a top 20 high school recruit and is like Josh Giddey. I like both of those names you just named.
Is the Nick Smith Jr. big fat you were talking about from Alabama? That the one from Alabama you were talking about? Because somebody else just mentioned Alabama too.
Larry said the only reason to tank is if you can trade a top 10 pick and Bertans for Miles Turner.
Ooh.
I think the draft might be too good for Miles Turner though. This is good if you get a top 10 pick, right? Like I think he's valuable, right?
Be honest with you, I don't know, man.
That's
I haven't been paying attention to the draft.
I
think we didn't have a draft pick this year.
Yeah, but I think they've been saying this draft is deep. That's what I think they've been saying. So if the draft is deep, then it's worth more than Miles Turner, a top 10 pick.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm saying one of those, people going to want a top 10 pick in the draft.
Matter of fact, analyst said, man, this is one of the deepest drafts in a while. He said it's so deep that the first round picks are starting to spew over to the
That's what I'm saying.
Second round, yeah.
Top 10 picks are also to be players that can change the team. Like this will be that type of players that can be guys on a team right now that can play. So Miles Turner might not be enough for one of those picks, Larry. But I see what you're saying, though. Yeah, definitely get it to make something happen. Daniel said Jimmy Buckets with Luka and Kyrie would be. Who you telling? He a little up in age, but I still take Jimmy Butler though, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'd still take it. Oh, I guess. Okay.
I guess. Okay,
makes sense.
Yeah, we over Gina.
Yeah, I told you we unks over here. Gina Kim said, I saw Silver once and saw a lot in those few minutes he played. Yeah, and then he did nothing. He made like a baby hook and all that. Then was
shout out to Bibbs, man. He was talking about him.
Was out. Mr. Gucci said Luka was in shape in the beginning of the season, but too much McDonald's and recovery beers. I mean, he was in Luka shape. That's why I keep saying he's in Luka shape. He's never been bubble shape since the bubble. Richard says Dwight Cuban has picked Dwight. Cuban has pictures is the only reason, yeah.
Dwight Cuban. Yeah, wow, man. Say this spot, King. Larry said we need a develop center. Yeah. Now, you know what though, Larry? Like King been asking for? I think that number 10 pick could get you DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
I think it gets you DeAndre Ayton.
Yep. It absolutely would. Gina Kim says Luka had the LeBron effect. Absolutely. Always, Gina. G2 says, I got an idea. Since AI is taking over the world, even in chess, like Luca AI or Luca, is it Luca AI? Something.
Yeah,
like
look at AI. Yeah.
What if we get a Jason Kidd AI? That way it learns from its losses. Hey,
That'd be nice, G2. That'd be nice, man.
you think somebody gonna do that at some point? It'd be Mark Cuban that would do that. That'll make an AI coach.
Hey,
I think it will be Mark Cuban.
He'll find ways to make it stupider.
Yep. Gina Kim says great player on bad roster. I don't think the roster that bad. This is the best roster he's ever had, and it's like the worst season we're having. It's
like,
not.
Just imagine we had this roster last year with Kidd.
We got Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic. Y'all now disrespecting Kyrie. This is I told. Gina Kim said I thought King's shirt had to do with prison, maybe because I feel like we locked up. Hey, it's all right. It's messed around and got locked up. Don't let me out, man.
We definitely ain't letting him out.
Don't let me out. Richard says Gina been giving them shots all night. Yeah.
My bad, Gina. My bad. They pretty much saying that you've been giving them shots all night.
Richard also says she is right though. Yep. Usually all the time.
Yeah, she's been right a lot. Man.
All those clutch shots we've gotten before was because Luka is that great, but a step back three won't always work. Yeah. The league, this is a learning league. You learn all the time. Vaughn says, what up, Vaughn? I'm wondering how other coaches will handle this Mavs team. Mavs got a lot of talent unutilized, while players like the White starting and closing. Yeah, it's the wrong players getting minutes.
Vaughn, that's the quote of the day, man. That's it right there. You just touched it. You just touched
it. Somebody clip this. Send it to us.
Yeah, man. Because
Gina Kim says we need to start scouting fans for the head coach spot. I'll be the first in line. Go ahead, Gina Kim. Tell them to send them my number. I got you as far as a reference. When they ask me, are you a better head coach than J. Kidd? I'll say yeah.
Be part of Twitter. You a better head coach.
Gina Kim said, I feel like we should bring him back after the Lakers game, depending on how he feels. So she said after the Lakers game. Right?
Listen, I want Luka to feel as well as possible to not be a hindrance for the team. That's what I want. Like, feel like he can make it. He's not a hindrance at 45% or whatever. Then come on back. But if you at 45% and you still kind of doing the same things you were doing in that New Orleans game, don't come back until you close enough to a percentage that you feel like you can help the team, man.
I need two things from Luka when he returns. One, where he's not settling for jump shots. I mean, he can get to the rim. He's healthy enough to do that. And two, he's healthy enough to play defense. Gotta be able to do both of those things. If you can't do it, then don't come back.
Yeah.
Dave says, I say screw it. He doesn't play all week and doesn't play Lakers game and wait till 100%. And if we do play in, so be it. Hopefully we get Denver and knock out top team again.
I'm with you, Div. Don't come back until you 100%.
Johnny B said when we having another spaces. I don't know,
Johnny, man. It's only two of us, man. We can't be doing everything, man.
I might try to jump on the spaces while we doing the show, but it might make crazy noises and I don't know. We'll see. G2 says, I meant that what's that other show? The Watch Party. G2 says, Yo King, can I borrow a Hamburglar cosplay? I want to show J Kid a different venue.
Oh man.
Y'all gonna stop getting on my shirt, man. Come on, man.
Touching that one.
My shirt awesome. You just can't see it, though. I'm sorry. I should have made my camera wider this time, bro. They're getting on my shirt. Teams could just put their worst defender on Dwight and they're gonna be fine. I mean, you can put your not worst defender on Dwight. You can put your assistant coach on Dwight Powell, and they'll be fine. Gina Kim says DFS and Dinwiddie beat the Wolves to help us get in the 6th spot, and yet we still ruin our chances and move down.
Yep.
Yes, TGK. We're doing it on one for Friday. Whenever there's a game on a Friday, we do the watch party for the members only one. Richard says Smith from Arkansas, I think. Edney from Purdue will be in the 2nd round and others. Do we have any 2nd round picks?
I don't think so. I might have to look on that site Richard told us about and see what we got.
Daniel says we better get a good dang center this summer. Otherwise, it's pointless to even consider Dallas a contender. I mean, at this point, you might need a coach. Vaughn says when Hardy getting clamped in the 4th, they put the White Powell in so they can clamp him more. Man, This Vaughn, man, Vaughn not a casual. You can tell that.
Playing 4-on-5.
Gina Kim says playing overseas in the off season helps Luka stay in shape, but he needs rest too. So kind of 50-50.
We said that.
But it helps him stay in that same shape that he's in, Gina Kim. I want him to actually
be able to focus on his body.
Better, yeah. Like I want him to get better. And he in Texas. Don't y'all got that barbecue and all that? Wrong place for Luka. Just like New Orleans for Zion. And Zion want to go to Dallas too, talking about the food. My goodness, man.
We do food, King.
Dave, I mean that's not a bad thing for guys like me, tourists and all that stuff, but for Luka Doncic. Dave said J Kidd took a stab at Luka not playing tonight on post game. Wow. At Luka, was it at Luka, you sure, or Kyrie? I want to see it.
Oh, King.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say, like, wait, what?
That was a good one, dude, man.
You got King on that one because King was about to go.
Luka skinny. We don't want. Nobody wants Luka skinny.
No, I want him in shape.
Nobody wants Luka skinny. Hey, Giannis was skinny when he came into the league. Giannis not skinny no more. He in shape.
Yeah.
G2 said, not gonna lie, I miss movie maker St. Jean. That dude knows how to coach in that movie. Not in real life, though. I don't know what plays he calling. Larry says the only great thing about this roster is Luka and Kai. THJ is good. This THJ is good. CW, Reggie Green, Maxey are mediocre. DP and the rest are trash. Hardy only have a pass because he's rookie. Why do Larry really like THJ, bro?
They.
Him and Johnny B, man, they really like THJ. He said THJ is good. Just a second ago, we were saying THJ, Maxey Cleveland was a better player than THJ. Remember we were talking about ranking the guys and everybody was Reem was a better player than THJ right now and all that. And now THJ good. We fall in love with these players, man. Daniel said, even if we fire Kid this summer, who do they go after? I guess Udoka.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Gina Kim said if Luka had that LeBron or Giannis shape, he would be unstoppable. Who you telling?
We always said if he was in the bubble, if he had the bubble with this year, if he had the bubble body this year, Luka would have been far beyond above better than everybody else.
Gina Kim said, wasn't Zion big? Didn't he work on himself? Yeah, he worked on himself some, but then
he got that weight back, and they were joking about that.
Yeah, but Zion also, I think Zion got like bad, like I don't want to say genetics, but like his legs and all, even the way he walk and all. Like I just don't think. I'm sorry, Zion, knock on wood, man, but the guy walked kind of like a penguin. But it just is what it is. Like they tried to reteach him how to walk. So when you got to reteach somebody how to walk, something they've been doing since birth, at like 19 years old, 19 years later, you probably should be playing professional basketball, but he's athletic and gifted. So, but I mean, the guy is, how many games has he played his whole career, Ralph, so far? Like almost not even 2 seasons worth.
Yeah,
like
not even 2 seasons. Like it's maybe a season, some change.
So, Div says, sorry for Lion King. I needed a good laugh seeing King's reaction priceless. I'm like, wow, he really did that? Jason Kidd called out Luka for real?
Yeah.
Vaughn says if Mavs closed the game with Maxey and Wood in front court, they could have won. Who you telling? They wanted the white.
Ben said that.
You better tell Larry that, Vaughn. Gina Kim says we're doing so bad that Mavs fans are turning against each other. Yeah, it sucks. We're turning against each other. We're turning against our superstars, even though we couldn't get a superstar before. We just. And this from Mo. He said, Timmy gave you more than 20 points. What else do you want from? Excuse me. I'm not so Mo. Y'all be hearing this going at people when y'all be forgetting everything we say. No one's saying Timmy's playing bad right now. I'm just saying that he called Timmy like just good, but called. So what gives Timmy good now after playing good for like a half a month and saying guys like Josh Green and them aren't good? Then that's what I'm saying. Like, why is Timmy good? That's all I'm asking. Daniel said, if you get Udoka, you'll have to create a good roster for him to use his offseason. Udoka would strive with this current roster. Like,
All right, can you try to go through these last ones, man, before more help start coming in?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Dave said, "Oh my God, walking like a penguin. Dang, so mean, King, but real talk by King. I mean, I'm sorry." Gina Kim said, "And why are Trey Young and Luka stands going at each other? They're both great and have problems because Luka Doncic is better." Gina Kim says, "This is a whole mess. I can't do it anymore. Sons and foe. Hey, always sons and foe."
Oh, it's gonna be Suns info.
She said, "God is giving them their toughest battles. God gives everyone their toughest battles." Laurie says, "THJ was the only other reason we were in those two playoff series." We just keep talking about the Clippers. Playoff series, man. Last year, he had a major injury that normally takes 2 years to recover from. So, yes, I never knew nobody broke their foot to take 2 years to come back from that.
Interesting. And also too, Larry, I guess you don't remember last year everybody was talking about how trash he was, and then also last year they were talking about trying to get rid of him before he got hurt because he didn't fit in Jason Kidd's scheme with other players.
Yep, remember he was starting, and then Reggie Bullock took his spot.
Then they benched him, and Reggie Bullock took his spot before he got hurt.
Yeah.
So we don't remember that either, huh?
Gina Kim says, "Good night, guys. This was a disappointment. I thought not watching it would help my heart, but nope."
Larry,
we love you, Larry. You were definitely a G, man. You stand behind your points, and I like that. But man, THJ, he on a roll right now.
We got what they call that revisionist history.
Yeah, recency bias.
Yeah, there you go, recency bias. It's like, so we don't remember last year when they were trying to trade this man, and also he got his starting position taken away because he was trash. I guess, man. All right. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go cut it there, man. We almost at 2 hours, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Mo. Like, we like this dude been doing this all year, but it's all good.
We were trying to think when the streak was gonna come back up. Remember?
Yeah, we was asking when he gonna get his streak back. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at one point he was trash. Matter of fact, he made a comment that he was so bad at that one stretch that he said his teammates and the coaching staff told him just to keep shooting. You don't remember that, Larry? That was not too long ago. Like, he just started hitting his shots like this when Kyrie got there.
Yeah.
So, but hey. But yeah, it's okay, y'all. Don't go at him. He's entitled to his opinion. But yeah, anyway. Listen, man. One of those games to the point that, you know what I'm saying, nobody pretty much wanted to talk about it, man. Oh man, hold on. He said he's from Italy, man. Yeah, David, man, it wasn't good. It wasn't good, man. I mean, they tried. He said, "Yeah, we can debate this whenever we want." Oh, for sure, Larry, for sure, man. We always down for it, man. But yeah, man. Listen, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, man, like I said before, unfortunately, if you're into Mav content, y'all, I know it ain't fun right now. I know we ain't got nothing to grasp on right now, man. But hey. It is what it is, guys. We still Mad fans at the end of the day. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. And also hit that notification bell, guys. So whenever we drop some new content, you got to be the first to know. Also hit that like button too, guys. It'll go a long way to help us build that algorithm up, man. To find more Mad fans like yourself, man, to come join the Glow Yard gang. We can have these conversations like this every night, man. Also, guys, you can follow us on our social. Larry, I got the Discord now. Down in the comment section, man. I mean, down in the description box. So, TGK says this, King.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. I can get on there too. You're going to have us running all day then because we're going to have to do, you want us to have it one of your days. So we're going to have to do the
TGK, let me see, man, because that's you. I probably can squeeze it in. Chances are I can. Because
the game, and the post game, bro. Dang. We going hard in the paint.
Ooh, I might be able to do that, TGK. I probably can get you in, bro. I could probably get you in.
Let's do
but
it.
Yeah, also, guys, follow us on our socials. Like I said, man, we got the Facebook, got the Twitter, we got the Instagram, Snapchat, and the Tickety Talks. I got all the other socials down in the description box below. We also on LinkedIn. We're on Reddit. And we're also on Discord, like Larry been asking. So I got all those links in the comment section below. I'll have this up too, guys, tonight in podcast form for those who love to listen to it in the podcast form. I'll have that up tonight. Also, guys, you guys can always listen to us on Twitch, man. We're also on Twitch too. If you guys want to watch us on Twitch, help us get those numbers up. Also, guys, we will have, I guess y'all saw a few of the people kind of bring it up. We will be having a live watch on the 17th when they play the Lakers, guys, on Friday. So we'll be here Friday, man, for the Glow Yard members. If you want to become a member, guys, just hit that join button next to the subscribe button. If you're on an Android, if you're on an iPhone, you got to go through Safari and then go to youtube.com and then go to our channel and click on join there, or go on a computer. You can join that way.
Is that St. Patrick's Day?
Is that St. Patrick's Day?
You gonna have some drinks and all that? Oh, gotta wear my green. My little
Man, I ain't
green.
gonna lie to you, I don't even know, bro. Might be St. Patrick's Day. I'm not even sure.
Some cabbage and what is it? Cabbage and corned beef.
I guess I could throw on my Luka jersey, my green Luka, I guess.
Hey.
I don't know. But yeah, man. Kings, anything I'm missing, man?
Share, more share, you guys. Thank you so much. We're on our way to 1,500. It's gonna be before we know it, and then we're gonna keep going from there. I appreciate everything you guys do as always, and please continue to make fun of my shirt. It's all love.
Yes, sir. But with all that being said, man, we will be back here on Monday. Can't promise y'all to win, man, because at least we're home. We'll be at home. I guess that's something we can kind of.
Does that matter?
Yeah, I guess not. But yeah, man. Listen, guys, it is your boy Real. I got my boy King. Oh my God, we need to stay away from that.
Yeah, don't give him an excuse to do it.
Yeah, we need to stay away from that, especially with Luka. But yeah, it is your boy Real. I got my boy King. We'll be back here on Monday, guys. When we play the Memphis Grizzlies again. Same map time, same map channel. Go Mavs. And we out, man.
Yes, sir.
Let me drop that music.